Hello, everybody. This is Vanessa from Vans, Van, and Travels, and I thought it was about time I got back in here. Um, I'll just tell you a little bit about what's been going on. Um, you all know about my knee. That's an old story, but I'm finally getting to the point of having it fixed. So I guess, came out here at a bad time, but I came when I wanted to. But it has required me driving a lot back and forth from Phoenix to Flagstaff because my doctor's in Phoenix, and it's like 140 miles, I believe, one way. And I've been here, I think I've been back out here like 2 months now, but I've just been traveling back and forth. I don't even know how many times, because I couldn't settle in Phoenix without renting a place or something because it was just too hot. We've been having record breaking heat waves out here, so I couldn't stay in Phoenix. I'm back in Quartzsite now. I got here yesterday, and I do love doing videos. I really do. I love running my mouth. And after Bob's video, it was like I just got overwhelmed. And I had so many emails and um, messages on Facebook, because I do ask everybody to send me a friend request on Facebook, because I do check that at least once or twice a day. Once anyway, I check it, unless I haven't been sick I haven't been sick in a long time, thank God. But um, I do that. But when so many people, I mean, a lot of people, because I leave my email in the description, they were sending me so many emails, and I'm the kind of person, I have to respond. If you know anything about me, you know I do respond to your comments and emails. Eventually I get there. And in the meantime, I'm trying with these other people, and I've been trying to help people, and I got so overwhelmed that I couldn't keep up anymore. So and here's what I like to do. I like to talk to you in the comments or Facebook. And I have a group there, Vans, Van, and Travels. And if you have any questions, that's what that group is for, because I didn't have any time to myself, hardly, I felt like. So I'm just letting you know I can't do that. The emails are good if they're short and sweet, and I will read them eventually, and I will respond to them. But um, I don't know. I guess I did want to talk about this too, about fear. I've never had any fear. I just, maybe I was so mean when I was a kid. I wasn't scared of anybody. I, and so then when I got older, I don't talk about religion or politics or any of that, but when so many people have asked me about fear, I do believe in God, and I do believe in ministering spirits, I, that is me. That's what I trust. And I love the scripture. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So I've just kind of stood on that since I've been an adult, and could, decide on my own what I wanted to believe. I'm not trying to force anything on anybody. I'm just telling you, when you ask me about me, no, I have no fear. And I've been out here long enough now to know that there is a lot less to be fearful of out here than there is at your home. It That's just the way it is. I've never had a problem with anybody. Um, I mean, you do have to keep your personal opinions to yourself, and but just people in general, they're happy. They're thinking the same thing you are. They were out here for a first time too, and they had to learn how to live this life. But there's no set way to tell you how to live it, except I can tell you what I do. And a lot of you, I know there's a lot of ladies my age and some a little older that are wanting to come out here. So let me tell you this. This is what I do, and this works. Whatever time you start out from home, um, don't get tired. You know, make sure you're alert all the time. And when you're like, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, stop and find a Walmart Supercenter or a Cracker Barrel. And I think all Cracker Barrels let you spend the night there. But Walmarts are a little bit different. So that's why I say start early, find a Walmart Supercenter, just pull off on the side of the road if you can and check. And then when you drive in the parking lot, there'll be a sign up there that says no overnight RVs. Now, some say overnight semis, no overnight semis, but they don't care if vans or RVs are there. So you have to see that for yourself. But if you do see a semi or another RV, and when you're out here a while, you learn to spot these people. I can look at somebody in a car or a van, either one that lives on the road, and I pick up on it real fast. So when you go to a Walmart, if you can't find a Cracker Barrel, and you see somebody, and everybody starts getting there at about the same time, between 3 and 6 o'clock, because they don't want to be on the road after dark either. So pull up beside them if you're not comfortable about being in an isolated place. I did that now when I came out on the road, because I wanted to be with other people that are doing the same thing. And I always back in the parking space and make sure, you know, if something did happen and I need to drive out, I can just go straight forward. But nothing has ever happened to me like that. And I haven't even, I talked to a lot of people out here, and I've never even heard of anybody having a problem. So that's my story on fear. Once you get out here, you're going to see it, what I'm telling you. There's nothing to be fearful of. So I hope that settled a little bit for you, because Cracker Barrel and Walmart's all I know. I have found 2 times I've stayed at I go to the nicest motel I can find that has a lot of cars in the parking lot, and find a space and back into there. And that's a good thing to do too. Just, you know, they don't know if you're somebody staying there or not. Let's see. Okay, another lady asked me about I-10. I-10 goes directly into Quartzsite. If you want, that's a good place to start, is Quartzsite, for anybody that's starting out this life, especially in the wintertime. Summertime, you can't come here. It's just too stinking hot beginning in April. And I-10 comes directly in here. And if you can remember on this video, if you don't, ask me in the comments, and I think I did explain that on a next clip that's coming up. But anyway, when you get off the first, well, anyway, it may be the second exit at Quartzsite, and there's a Chevron station there on the right. But go to that stoplight in front of the Chevron station, take a left, that's Main Street, and go down to Highway 95 North. And I believe it's 5.5 miles. But just, you have to drive a little slow down that road for that ways anyway. So watch for Plumosa Road. There's a sign there. Take a right, and you're in free camping forever. There's just one little spot way down Plumosa Road that you can't count, but it's posted. Everything has a sign, but free camping, there's no sign usually. There is a sign as you turn off on Plumosa Road that says 14-day stay, and maybe in January, I don't know, since the RTR is not going to be here this year, They may not do the stickers, but last January you had to stop there and get a sticker. And I advise you don't put it on your window, just lay it in your on your dash, because I got it on my window and I almost never got that glue off. Okay, I've told you that. Okay, that's about all I've got to tell you anyway, because I'm running a little bit late as usual. I showed you a little bit of the campsites out here. There's hardly anyone here. Now, there's a lot of people in Quartzsite, but they're not necessarily here at Plumosa Road like they were last year. But, you know, on the weekends, you can look up and see 50 people coming in at one time. Well, maybe 20. Alrighty, I love you guys, and I am going to start back making videos, but like I said, I have been super, super busy. And that's all I got to say. I love you. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm kind of out in the middle of the camping area in Quartzsite, and I know some of you have seen this probably 1,000 times, but I'm going to show you how many places. All of this is open camping space. Wherever you want to go, it's yours for 2 weeks at a time. And it's pretty empty out here compared to last year. I'm really surprised about that. When I pulled in yesterday, I was amazed at how few people are here. But they'll come storming in here. At least there's my van over there, if you can see it. I've got my spot. Bobo's laying out in the sun in his little bed. He's in dog heaven today. It's beautiful out here to me. The weather is great. And as far as you can see is camping areas, and this is just one spot on Plumosa Road. I mean, you can go down Plumosa Road for another, I think, 25 miles toward Baus, Arizona, and there's camping places, and it's beautiful over there too. I just kind of like this spot because it's close to everything I need to go to. There may be 20 people out here where we are. I have a friend that's we've been camping together now for about a week, and I've really enjoyed his company. Very nice guy. I think he's from the South. He started out in Jackson, Tennessee, so we kind of speak one another's language. Anyway, over that way there's a wash where I normally take Bobo out for a walk to potty every day, but I'm probably not going to do that for a while till we have a few more cold days, because I'm not wanting to run up on a rattlesnake or a scorpion or a tarantula. So I just want to show you and you just come out here and get a space. And Quartzsite's not a big town, but there's like 1.5 million people, they say, out here every winter. And then even across the road, this is, well, I told you that's Plumosa Road. So on the other side, there's land just like this over here. And you can camp over there anywhere you want to camp. I don't know if you can see the RVs over there, just on the other side of that traffic. Large area. And if you want to know how to get to Plumosa Road and you don't want to use your GPS, ask me in the comments. I'll tell you how to get here. It's you get on 95 out of Quartzsite, and it's, I think, 5.5 miles down the road. And then you take a right. There's a sign out there that says Plumosa Road.